Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're not familiar with my channel, this is the first time you're watching a video, I would suggest please go through the videos in my channel. It has a lot of different skill set that you can learn, and if it helps you grow your skill set, please definitely subscribe to my channel and also like the videos and hit the notification button so that you can get notified every time there's a new video. Today we're going to talk about a very interesting new modern application called Note+ Checklist. I'm probably not going to go through the code, but I'll show you the application and its capabilities and how it can help organize your life. Basically, organize your simple notes and checklist for your day-to-day life. The application will be on Google Play very soon and it will be free, and that's the best part. So without doing much more delay, let's get to it. The application will look like this, and once you launch it, I have some sample data so that shows you how it looks. So as you could see that I have some sample notes that kind of shows you on the screen. So this view I like to call it uniform list because the list that you see has two columns and uniformly distributed. And you have a title of the list and you have an ID so that you can see when this was kind of added in sequence. This is the first, the second, this is the third one and fourth one and so forth. And then you also have a description, and the description can be two ways. You could have a description if it looks like this, kind of like a long, you would know right away this seems like a checklist. And if you have a description like this, you know that this is just kind of like you're just writing some notes. So let's go through some views first. So this is a uniform list that you can look at. And of course, you'll have a little button where you can add new. You can search through the list right here. You can reset the entire list, pretty much delete everything, and you can exit out of it. And then you have this hamburger menu. Using that, you can go through different types of view, the way based on what you like. So there's a staggered list. Staggered is kind of like it doesn't waste any space. It pretty much kind of closes any extra gap, and it pretty much gives you the trimmed version of every list size. So that's what you can see. And every list that you see will have unique colors to stand out. Okay, so that is your staggered list. And you have the third type that you could do, which is flowing list, which is also, it uses all the space that's possible, but you can independently, actually you could do it in 2 fingers if you want. Scroll up and down, that you don't have to like mess the other one out, so you can kind of compare if you want to do it. So you can go through any one of these lists, and that would be your choices. All right, so now let's click on one of them. So I'm going to click on this one, and as I told you, this would, it looks like this is a checklist because you can tell by looking at the long thing, and each of those are checked items that you can either remove, or you can say that, okay, I have done with this thing. You can check it, I'm done with this thing. And you can add more to it, of course. I can say that another one. And once I add it, as you can see, since I have a space, it actually looks at the space and that's where it differentiates it. All right, and if you don't like one of them, you can remove it, of course. And again, I'm going to check a whole bunch of them, and if I update it, I'm going to go ahead and find that, just say another. As you can see, it did have it, they'd have updated, and the one that's checked, it has a check mark. Or you could kind of like just kind of look through it and see, oh, where's my list? You will eventually find it right here. So let's look at another kind. This kind is, of course, as you can tell, that this is not checklist. This is kind of like a note, and you have a note title, and I could just say, this is great. And then you can turn that into a checklist by just checking this box. All it does, it just looks through the spaces and separates them out. So it's pretty easy to use, and then you update that. And then, of course, I can search for it if I have to. And I know that there's somewhere up there. It's probably not called car. I'm just going to say great. I think that's what I call it. Yeah, there it is right there. All right, now, how do you delete it? Of course, delete is very simple. Just slide it, there's a delete option, right? You can delete that, and you can actually undo if you say, oops, something bad happened. So it is very intuitive. So I can delete it. Oh, I don't want to delete it, you can undo it. That delete looks a little different in the staggered list because the way it works. The delete would be kind of like for staggered list, you can just slide it off and it's gone. And you can undo it, of course, it comes back. And same thing, I could just click on it and edit it, check whatever I want to check, comes back, and you will see the items are checked, whatever it's checked. Okay. And let's say that I messed up or whatever, I want to start from fresh. I've deleted a whole bunch of them actually. Undo one of them. You could click on this. Of course, this will give you a warning saying, do you really want to delete all the node data and start from scratch? I'm going to say yes. It pretty much refreshes. Right now I have some sample data, so it refreshes it to those sample data. So, but in the actual version, you're just going to have some, simple one checklist and one normal list, not normal node that will show you, how to begin. So that's about it. I mean, as you can see, it's fairly simple to use, nothing complicated, and it looks modern, of course. And if you want to add a new one, click on this one. I'm going to say, aha, this is great. Add note. And there it is. Aha, this is great. I can click back on, and as you can see, there's 101 number list. That's the ID. And I can turn that into a check item. Turn the check item. I can check each one of them if I have to. Delete that one, and they're checked. And of course, I can swipe delete it, and it's gone. That's about it. I just wanted to give you a quick demo. If you're interested on the source code for this, I will try to put something similar that I have created, the source code down below in the description. So that's about it. If you like my videos and if you like this application, I would really suggest go ahead and download it. I'll put the Google Play link below, and it will be available to the store very soon. It's free. That's the biggest thing. So just use it, tell your friends about it. And if you like the code, of course, I will try to put a version of the code down below that you can download the code as well. Thanks a lot for watching my video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and also hit the bell icon so you can get great videos like this. Take care. Bye now.